The West is so difficult. I don't even know how to explain it. Explain it.
Explain it. What are we doing?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my sports updates channel. Today, what we are going to be doing is we're gonna be doing NBA standings, our predictions. Last year, our charts were not very accurate.
And this year,
They
won't be either. But we're going to
I
try.
know. They're never gonna be accurate. But yeah.
We have fun doing it anyway.
Yeah. And the NBA starts tomorrow.
So we're going to go ahead and start with the East. Our non-playoff teams from worst
to best.
Go ahead with yours.
At 15, I have the Magic. At 14, I have the Cavs. At 13, I have the Pistons. I feel they have good young guys, but I just don't feel like they have enough good guys. Because they lost Plumlee, I just don't feel like they're going to be good enough. I have the Wizards at 12. The Wizards got a gain of Dinwiddie and Kuzma. They did lose Westbrook, but they got Dinwiddie. I think they can maybe be a little bit better than last year, but I don't know. I have the Raptors at 12. Now, the Charlotte is at 10. Now, they have good players. Rozier stays the same every year. They had Plumlee. They have Hayward. Ball's going to get better, but the rest of the East is just way too good for the Hornets.
My non-playoff teams are the same, just in a slightly different order. Magic and Cavs at the bottom like you did. Then I have Washington. Then I have the Pistons. So I just have the Washington Pistons flipped. Yep. And then I have the Hornets and Raptors flipped. Anyway, the next three are in the play-in bracket that they do now. So these are the three teams that are in the play-in bracket. One of these three will not make the playoffs, and the other two will be the 7 and the 8 seed. So why don't you give us 7, 8, and 9? Or 9, 8, 7.
9, 8, 7. So the 9, I have the Pacers. Now, they have a ton of good players. They're not starting LeVert, which confuses me. They have a ton of good players, but the other East teams are good. Now, I have the Knicks at 8, which I know doesn't sound right, but last year, I know. Last year, Robinson broke his foot. Kemba kept getting injured. He got injured like 4 or 5 times.
He wasn't on the Knicks last year.
Yeah, I know. He was on Boston. He got injured like 4 or 5 times on Boston.
But now he's on the Knicks.
Yeah.
And the Knicks are like a 4 seed without Kemba. You see what I'm saying?
If you have ever checked, there's teams better than them. At 7 seed, I have the Celtics. They got Schroeder, and I don't know why they wanted Horford back. To me, it was a really bad deal.
All right. This is where we have a little bit of difference. My team just missing the playoffs at 9 is the Pacers, actually the exact same as yours. Then I have at 8 the Chicago Bulls, slipping into the playoffs this year with their new players. And then I have at 7 the Sixers. There's just too much uncertainty with Simmons. If Simmons gets traded, if he gets traded to Minnesota, they get back. Like if he gets traded and they fix that, then they're gonna be better. But right now, there's too much uncertainty. Yep. All right, and your 6 through 1.
Okay, so I put the Heat at 6. They only got Kyle Lowry and Tucker. I mean, I feel like they're really good, but Lowry got older, so he probably got a little worse. PJ Tucker's good, but he got older too, so I put them at 6.
Okay.
Atlanta I put at 5. They're really good. I put Phillies at 4. Same thing what he said. Now this was where it gets tough, because now the Bulls don't have Markkanen. I put them at 3. I feel like I need to change that right now. But yeah, the Bulls are at 3. They got DeMar and Ball. They got Vucevic last year. Levine's gonna be good. Williams is gonna be good. They're just gonna be a good team overall. And they still have Kobe White. They lost Markkanen though. In the 2 seed, I have the Bucks, Giannis, and then the Nets are my number 1. Because Harden, Kyrie. Okay, Kyrie isn't gonna be playing until he gets vaccinated. So I don't know about that one, but it's still gonna be Durant, Harris, Blake, Aldridge, and Harden. So
They still got a lot of talent there.
And is Bruce Brown still on the roster?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know, but they still have a lot of
All right.
talent, except Kyrie.
And my 6 through 1, I've got Boston at 6, Miami at 5,
I respect that.
the Hawks at 4.
Difference on the 3rd.
Yeah. I've got the Knicks at 3. I have them getting better. I still
By
like
a lot.
Coach. I still have. Well, they were 4 seed last year. They're going up to the 3 seed. And then our top 2 are the same, only they're flip flopped. I've got Brooklyn and I've got Milwaukee running it back. They do good in the regular season. They're going to rack up a lot of wins. And
Except DiVincenzo.
and we'll see if Durant stays healthy the whole year and what all happens with the Nets. But
Probably.
all right, the West, your bottom non-playoff teams. What do you got?
All right, I got Oklahoma at 15, San Antonio at 14. They're pretty both even. But yeah, I feel like Oklahoma is 15. Houston at 13. I put Timberwolves at 12. I put the Kings at 11, and I put Denver at 10. I put Denver at 10 because Murray's is probably going to be out the rest of the season. Gordon's not starting to start the year off. They're going to be a good team, but it's only going to be Jokic and Porter. So
that's the big difference we got. The Nuggets still won a playoff series last year without Murray. I think they're going to be hurting, but not that badly. My non-playoff teams, Oklahoma City, which is the same. I've got Houston down a spot from you. I've got the Pelicans next. Then I've got the Spurs, Timberwolves, and Kings. Okay, and your 7, 8, 9, the teams in the play-in tournament.
7, 8, 9.
Yay.
So at 9, I have the Grizzlies. I feel like they're going to improve just a teeny bit from last year with now that they got Steven Adams. Good rebounder, pass the ball. He can do everything well on the court, except shoot. At 8, I have the Trailblazers. They did get Norman Powell, which is really good. He has a really good range, Covington and Nurkic, but I feel like last year they had this same roster and they went in 9th. I have them improving once because Norman Powell's going to be on the roster the rest of the time. So, yeah. And for my 7, I have the Pelicans. Devontae Graham is starting at shooting guard. Ingram, Zion, Valanciunas. Alexander Walker's even improving a lot. So, I like the way I put the Pelicans right there. So, yeah.
I don't have him making the playoffs. Zion's hurt to start the year. I mean, he'll be back. Anyway. My 3, I do. My 3 in the play-in, I have the Clippers in that play-in, and then I have the Grizzlies, which you had, and then I have the Blazers, who you had.
I'm done. Why are the Clippers 9th?
Because they don't have Kawhi, Paul George and Reggie Jackson, and Nicholas Batum.
Oh, wait. First of all, they almost beat the Suns last year in the playoff. And what do you have the Suns at? I don't want to spoil it, but what do you have the Suns at? Oh, my gosh. And they almost beat them.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Okay, so at 6, I put the Dallas Mavericks. It's really just Luka, Hardaway, and Porzingis. Kleba and Smith don't really do anything to help.
I'm telling their moms.
What? Shut. At 5, I put the Clippers.
What?
Stop!
The Clippers?
Stop! But yeah, at 5, I put the Clippers. They got a gain of Eric Bledsoe. But yeah, they almost beat the Suns in the playoffs without Kawhi. Now that they have Bledsoe, I think that could help. Jackson was good in the playoffs too. I think they're gonna do really good this year, even without Kawhi. 4, I put the Golden State Warriors. I mean, Clay's gonna be out for more than half the season. He's coming back December 18th. He's gonna be out more than half the season. But once they get him back, will go up. Will, I say.
Will.
The Lakers, I got at number 3. They don't really have a lot of shooting. Wayne Ellington's their best shooter. I mean, they don't have a lot of shooting. Their youngest player is 26, and Malik Monk. And the bad part about the Lakers is that LeBron's going to be like, hey, Westbrook, pass. And then Westbrook's going to be like, hey, no, I need my triple doubles, pass. LeBron's going to be like, no, I need mine more than you. I'm the GOAT. Pass. And then Westbrook's going to be like, but I'm the triple double king. I have the most triple doubles ever. And what do you call it?
I don't know, but you've been watching too much YouTube.
Whatever. I have the most triple doubles that have ever been recorded. Pass. And then LeBron's like, that's the point. I don't have a lot of triple doubles. Pass. But you're literally the GOAT. Pass. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah, then I have Phoenix at 2. They signed what drives me insane is how Phoenix signed a $1,026,000 4-year contract to Chris Paul. Now, why that drives me insane is because he's turning 37.
How?
That's
How
just
much?
126.
How do you know this?
Cause then number 1, I have Utah. Conley's gonna get a little bit older, which will affect them. But I think the gain of Rudy Gay is gonna help. I think Bogdanovich is gonna help. I think and Mitchell and Gobert will always be good.
At 6, I've got the Golden State Warriors. At 5, I've got the Denver Nuggets. You don't even have them making the playoffs for some strange reason.
Because they're not going to make the playoffs.
Because you're crazy.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
Utah at 4.
They don't even have Murray.
Although you have me second-guessing putting Utah higher, because you reminded me they were the 1 seed last year, and they got better.
They still lost to the Clippers, though.
I don't know. I got Dallas at 3, the Lakers at 2, and I got Phoenix at 1, getting better. 8 and getting better. And then looking better. So, NBA Finals. Who do you got?
I have the Phoenix Suns and the Nets making it to the finals. If we're doing 1 seeds, I have Utah and Nets.
Just who you think's going to make the finals is fine.
Yeah,
so you got Suns and Brooklyn. And who's winning it?
The Brooklyn Nets. Unless Kyrie's not there.
And
if Kyrie's not there, it's
I don't even know who to do this. I'm just rolling back the same 2 teams, Phoenix and Milwaukee. And this time, Phoenix Suns. All right. Thank you. Join us next time. Who do you got?
Make sure to like and subscribe. Share with friends.
And hit that thumbs up button.
That's literally what a like is.
Oh. All right.